So I didn't actually make an intro for this video because I kind of started filming it later in the day. I wasn't really thinking, so some things were already done before I pulled the camera out and realized that I wasn't filming anything for you guys. But this is pretty much what the day has been like. Making cakes, muffins, having to fix a couple of things around the house. So this first thing that's gonna come after this video is after I already blended the two chocolate cakes together. But here you go. I hope you'll enjoy the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I promise that I will get better at making intros for videos. Alright, my darlings, so as you can see, I got two chocolate cakes over here. They're going to be two completely different cakes, but they're both chocolate. I did not film how I made them because I did not really think about it at that moment, but there it is. I am waiting for the oven to get hot enough on 350. And now we'll put them in. One of them is going to be a puppy and one of them is going to be just a circular cake. But let me get them poured into their mold and we'll be right back. I don't have a kid to lick the spoon, so I'm just doing it myself. It's good. Mouthful of chocolate there for you. So my oven hasn't actually finished to preheat yet. I'm just gonna put this aside. And we're gonna go mix the muffins as well for today. These two cakes are for two birthdays that are coming up. For Matthew and Carolyn. One is tomorrow, one is on Tuesday, but no, one's on Saturday, one's on Tuesday. But I'll hand them both over tomorrow because Mondays and Tuesdays are my long days, so I'm not going to bake them. Alright, lovely. So the oven is now preheated, and if you know me, anything I bake, I like to put something underneath it, just in case it leaks. So it leaks on here and not on the oven. So let's get them in here for about 20-25 minutes. So since I didn't get the cakes on video, I thought maybe you guys wanted to make some muffins with me. We've got several of these different kinds of muffins for Christmas. So we're just gonna make a couple of them because we thought might as well. So let's make some muffins together. Alright, so this first one is the banana nut muffins. And it says that we're gonna need to mix a half cup of milk in it. So I got that over here. And now I'm just gonna mix it, I guess, until it gets moistened. I'm just making sure that all the dry flakes are out of there. It doesn't make too much of muffins, does it? This will make maybe 4 or 5 muffins. Okay, so last time that we used this thing, I did not spray them and we had a hard time taking things out of them. So I'm going to spray them a little bit today. And we're using Easter papers because that's what I got open. So we're using what we got open right now. There you go. A little bit of spray. Let's get the muffins in there. So I was going to put the muffins in there, but the cakes are about too big. So I'm going to check the cakes and then we're going to get that one going. A little bit of busy in the sun. A little bit of busy all night long. Got my toothpicks ready for the cake. 1. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, yep, that one's definitely not ready yet. Neither is that one. They're still a little bubbly. So I actually started them on 20 minutes to see how they're doing. So I'm going to add about 5. Let's go with 5 minutes for right now and see how they're doing with that. So let's go back to our muffins. I'm not going to fill them out much at all because I know they're going to rise and things tend to get eaten better here if they're not huge. I think this will make maybe 6 muffins. So we got 8 all together, so I got 4 more spots over here. And I got another one here. So let's make the other 2. We also got a chocolate chip one and a blueberry one to make today. So let's go back over there and mix up some more. Alright, so next up are this chocolate chip one. And just tear it up to open it. Fill it in. Half a cup of milk. Darling, so we're gonna start, or I'm gonna start spinning this chocolate chip one with the banana nut one, since there were 4 spots left. And they're very different colors, so it will not be difficult at all to know which one's what. now that I got this for him, I'll put this one on the side. I'll bring this one over here. And finish up 4 more over here.
Finché nunca. ממשיך להסתובב עם הפלוטשט הזה שאני מעין ראש מקובץ לפעמים כמו עגבניה.
Alright, my lovelies. We'll flip this one around. There's 8 more for the blueberries, so let's get them going and in here. I'm probably not going to film it because it's the same process as the other one, so we'll see you in a few minutes. So I was wrong, the last one's not blueberries, it's wild berries, so it's a berry mix with blueberries and different berries in them. Strawberry, maybe raspberry. So, get them done. I don't know what you are looking at. Hello. Okay, can you see me now? Okay. So, one of the cakes is ready. So I pulled it out. It's over here. Yeah. And the other one's taking longer than expected. So I'm leaving it in there and I just put the muffins in as you saw. So we're just gonna play this by ear. The muffins should be in there for about 15 minutes. But we'll play by ear with the other cake because I don't know if it's taking longer because there's a lot of it in a smaller pan versus this other one's wider. But I'm about to wash the dishes, so we'll see in a few. So since everything's in the oven, I thought why not catch you all up on what happened today since I kind of started filming late. So this morning we actually woke up quite early this morning on my day off. I don't necessarily get out of bed before 9:30. And I was out by 8, so it was a little, but I survived. So this morning we filmed, or I filmed, a video for Crafty Crafts over Riff. It was a rose riff. Yesterday I made one that is a heart, paper heart mobile, I think is what I called it. And they'll both be on Crafty Crafts here in a few days. Excuse me. Now, multiple people have told me that when they're looking for Crafty Crafts, a few different channels are coming up. So this is the icon that I have on mine. But thank you all for looking out for that and for checking that out. I appreciate that. So after I finished the riff this morning, I thought, oh, since it's, where are you guys going? I thought, oh, since it's my day off, I'm just going to wash my sheets today. So I washed my sheets, and as well as everybody, we got everybody's towels to wash the towels. But when I moved my sheets to the dryer, after a little bit, a few minutes, it was like a boom sound. And we were here in this room on the couches, so nobody messed with it or anything. But it wouldn't turn on again. So my sheets are out there still drying on indoor racks for about, what, 3-4 hours now? It's because it's raining and cold today, so it's taking longer, but I'm about to, either put a hairdryer to it or put it where the heater vents are to try and help it dry faster. But, so we went to the store. We went to Food City first because we had to pick up a couple of things, and I had to grab a couple of things for this cakes that we're making. And then after that we went to the bank for a minute, and coming back through we went to Ace because our bathroom as being kind of leaking or dripping, I think is the better word for it, dripping. So we got a couple of things to fix it, and we got back home and we fixed it, so it works fine now without dripping, because it drips without even being on, which is kind of odd to me. But anyways, that's done and over with. But now we got the dryer, and the dryer is being pulled apart right now. I'll show you what it looks like right now, because they went to find a part that we're hoping is going to be the only problem that we're having with this, because we don't want to have to buy a whole new dryer. So let me show you what the dryer looks like right now, because I think it's kind of interesting when it's all pulled apart. So this is our dryer right now, and obviously the drum is in there, but we're gonna get that all clean. But I don't know, I just found out that it was kind of fascinating to see it when it's all pulled apart. The back is put back together now, but here are the towels and my sheets still, you know, hanging out to dry. They're still wet. This one's kind of spot wet. It's dry, but just a few spots of it is wet. This one should be fine. But that's the good thing about having multiple towels. Now we don't have to worry if somebody wants a shower. We don't have to worry about this one not being dry. You can just grab a different towel for right now. Yeah. So that is the wreath that I made today behind chocolates that we got for the holidays. My dad jokingly said I made it look like a Russian wreath. My mom thinks it looks like an Arabic wreath. We're gonna make something to put in here for Valentine's Day, but we got this one in and that one in. They're not done yet. This is kind of like our holiday display. And also, something else that happened today. Didi brought a whole bunch of puzzles, and then Princess Gorgeous here decided to go, oh, this looks really cool, let me touch it and flip it over so I can see what it looks like, and the whole thing fell apart. So she's not very happy with me right now. It all fell apart. And then I offered her some chocolate, but I like chocolate that's like 70 to 90% cacao, so she wasn't very appreciative of my taste in chocolate. I had some roses left over, so I just grabbed that vase and I put them right there in the middle of the table. Did you hear us lecturing me that it's not a vase, it's a vase. But there it is. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Spinning around for you. Gorgeous. And the yellow one over there that she's holding is Pooh Bear. That's the one that I decided to see what it looks like and break. She's still not appreciative of me. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oops, I don't know what I just stepped on, but here's the oven. That should be for the cake as well as the muffins. So that beeping should be for the cake as well as the muffins. So let's open the line here and look at what we got. Muffins. The other muffins. So the muffins are all done, but the cake still needs a couple of minutes. This first one here, the poppy one, is cooler, so I'm gonna move it over here real quick so we can have room for the other one. I guess it will help if I showed you what I was doing, huh? Alright, so I just moved that cake from over there to over here. That one, when that other one comes right out of the oven, we can put them on this thing. These ones are on them too. I don't know if you can see them very well or not. But banana nut, chocolate chip and mixed berries are over here. Chocolate chips, mixed berries. I think they look decent. They smell pretty good too, but I'm kind of curious as to why they're kind of whitish. Because they did get cooked all the way. But we don't usually eat muffins out of bags like that. But since we got them from presents, we thought might as well make some and try them out. So if any of you ever made this muffins, or will be making this kind of muffins, please let me know what you thought about them. It is Martha White's muffins. Today we made a mixed wildberry, chocolate chip and banana bread, and we still have a few different ones like lemon poppy muffins are my favorite, or like apple cinnamon. We have like a darker chocolate chip that's more like a brownie chocolate chip. But yeah, so let's just wait for this cake to finish and we'll continue our day. And we still have a whole bunch of Easter ones left. There's more in this bag, but we just use them because they were the ones that were open, and I wasn't going to mess with that right now. So, list of things that we need to be getting done today. Finish the cakes I'd like to finish icing both cakes. One of them will have icing, one of them is gonna have more of a ganache, but I'd like to have them both set and done. That way I don't have to wake up early in the morning and do it before I have to go to work. So I'd rather finish with both cakes today. Other things that we need to be doing today is hopefully finish fixing the dryer so it works. Obviously I'm gonna have to remake my bed and take a shower at some point tonight. Probably after I finish in the kitchen. Hands and feet. My nails are kind of long right now, so I need to cut them down. File them down, cut them down. And our hands are kind of rough as well as our feet because it's the winter. Everybody knows that. Wool socks, heavy socks, closed-toe shoes. Winter time. So we will be taking care of feet and hands for myself as well as other members of my family today. So scrub them, dead skin off, pedicures, manicures, pedicures. Oh, and I'm super excited because we actually filmed a few things with this camera earlier for Crafty Crafts, the flower riff, the rose riff, and Miss Nanny decided to pose for a picture too. So there she is, the beautiful baby girl. Yeah. Still, right now I'm just really waiting for the stuff over there to cool down because you can't really do much with it before it cools down. And as well as I'm waiting for them to come back and hopefully have the parts, or yeah, just a couple of parts that we will need to fix the dryer. But other than that, this has been my day off. So I'll catch you guys in a little while. I'm just going to sit down now for a while. Alright, lovelies, here's our puppy out of his pen. It's cool enough now, so let's start icing it and decorating it. Before we start with that, I'm having one of our berry muffins. I don't know what I think about them. I think that they're too sweet. I find these muffins very sweet. I don't necessarily like sweet things. This is the mixed berry one. But if anybody else tries this out, let me know what you think of them. So you all, I finished both cakes. I'll show you what they look like. This one's one, it's the little puppy. And I'll show you the other one in just a sec. This is the other one. I didn't really feel much of getting this one done because it's quite late. It's almost 9 o'clock at night and I just wanted to end with this already, really. So there's that. And since it's been under 20 degrees here, I'm leaving them out here. I'm not even putting them in the garage. I'm just gonna leave them, well, in the refrigerator. They're gonna stay here in the garage. Just like that until I get them to work tomorrow because it's gonna be cold enough that they're gonna stay like that anyways. It's freezing out here right now. But that's about it. We are not gonna do faces or nails, fingers today. We'll probably do that tomorrow because it took too long with the dryer and this and everything we actually tried with the dryer. The dryer is still broken, so we're just gonna look in the second-hand store for a new dryer because we're just had enough of it. Too much money and time spent on it. So we all decided that will be the best option to just get a new second-hand one. So I'm about to get ready for bed, so I will say goodnight to you all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of weird and off and I haven't really filmed much throughout the day. And also I don't remember if I told you about the muffins or not, but I tried the mixed berry muffin and the chocolate chip muffin and I think they're both very, very sweet. It's something that we usually make from scratch, so it might just be that pack that I don't like. And I was telling another family member of mine the fact that you only had to mix water with that, or milk with that powder, is making me kind of concerned as to what else is in there to make it like that. It's not something that I would normally buy. We just got them for a gift. That's why we wanted to make some and try them out. But it's not something that I would buy or recommend. But if anybody else tried it, let me know what you all think about it. So have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and notify, and we'll see you again soon.